today I'm going to give away a free t-shirt, ask and answer a question, and reveal the books I bought this week. How y'all doing? I'm Victor, and you are watching The Comic Hero Show. Now kick that intro! This week's edition of The Comic Hero Show. I'm your host, Victor Nunley, and I am The Comic Hero. Now, as I'm doing this, it's December 22nd. But as you're probably watching, it's either December 23rd, Christmas Eve, or Christmas Day, or maybe even a little later than that. But, Merry Christmas, y'all. This is the third and final Christmas episode I'm doing for 2023, and that's pretty much it. So, time to kick things off like I usually do and give away a free t-shirt. Alright, on last week's episode, I asked true or false. Santa Claus was once registered by Cerebro as being the most powerful mutant in the Marvel Universe. Well, the correct answer is true. And some of his powers were omnipotence, telekinesis, and teleportation. Well, the correct answer is true, and 10 people have answered correctly, and because they've answered correctly, your name's been entered in a drawing for a free tee, and that drawing takes place right now. So the winner of the free tee for this week's episode of the show is Donna Camp from Haynesville, Louisiana. So congratulations, Donna. You yourself a free Comic Hero tee. Alright, here's the question for next week's episode, and this is also a question pertaining to Santa Claus. And it's a Marvel question at that. Which Marvel character once tried to kill Santa Claus? Now here are the hints, and I'm giving two of them. The first hint is that this character made their first appearance in the New Mutants number 98 in 1991 and was created by Fabian Nicieza and Rob Liefeld. The second hint, this character has been played on the big screen by Ryan Reynolds. Everyone who answers correctly will be entered in a drawing for a free tee on next week's episode of the show. So, I gotta ask, any questions?
Questions I walk around in, questions I didn't thrive in, questions I will survive in, questions.
I only have one question. It's from Danelle Robinette from Warren, Ohio. She asked, how big is the multiverse? I know it covers many and manufactures people, places, and I believe time. Well, Danelle, it's called the multiverse because there are both multiple and infinite possibilities. Not the same thing happens on every Earth. I mean, there's every universe. I mean, there's a universe where when Superman develops his powers, instead of using them to help people, he uses them for self-preservation. There's one where Joe Chill murders Batman instead of his parents. There's one where Flash Thompson becomes Spider-Man. I mean, I could just go on, but it's called the multiverse because there are both multiple and infinite possibilities. And the multiverse, like I just said, is infinite. I mean, again, not everything happens, but that's a great question. And I'm really loving these questions y'all are asking, folks. Y'all keep them coming. Make sure that they pertain to comics and everything within the realm, or they pertain to me in terms of the show or the hobby. But please, no personal or tasteless questions. I will neither ask nor answer them. And I will have another one for next week's episode. And there's the reason I'm doing this. The reason I'm doing this is because since I'm doing a college football playoff episode next week, I want to make sure that I cover all 4 schools that are in the college football playoffs. I don't want to leave. I mean, I want each school to have a full segment. All right, let's get to the comics I bought this week. Comic books I bought this week. All right, here we go. First up is Action Comics number 1060. Batman and Robin number 4. Captain America number 4. Dark X-Men number 5. Detective Comics number 1079. Green Lantern number 6. Guardians of the Galaxy number 9. The Immortal Thor number 5. Miles Morales Spider-Man number 13. Radiant Black number 27. Radiant Black number 27.5. Rogue Sun number 17. Silver Surfer Rebirth number 4. Speed Force number 2. Superman Lost number 9. Titans Beast World number 2. World's Finest Teen Titans number 6. And finally, X-Men Red number 18. All right, that's 18, which brings the total number of comics that I've bought since December of 1997 to 12,563. All right, well, I hope y'all enjoyed this week's episode. Here's a question again for a free tee for next week's episode of the show. Which Marvel character once tried to kill Santa Claus? Now, here are the hints again. The first hint is that this character made their first appearance in the New Mutants number 98 in 1991, and it was created by Fabian Nicieza and Rob Liefeld. The second hint, this character has been played on the big screen by Ryan Reynolds. And the third hint, and I didn't give this hint earlier, this character is nicknamed the Merc with a Mouth. Everyone who answers correctly will be entered in a drawing for a free tee on next week's episode of the show. And congratulations to Donna Camp from Haynesville, Louisiana, who won a free tee on this episode. All right, again, as you're watching this, it's either December 25th, which is Christmas Eve. It's December December 24th, which is Christmas Eve, or December 25th, which is Christmas Day, or maybe after Christmas. But I hope you made the most of this holiday season. It's not an easy holiday to celebrate because, a lot of folks are out there missing someone. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with missing someone. I'm missing someone or someone's. And Christmas can be a very bittersweet holiday. And there just are no words. And I just hope that, I'm here for y'all. I love y'all. And just hang in there. All right, here's the road ahead for the show. On next week's episode, which is episode 467, I'm doing my annual year-end college football playoff edition of the Comic Hero Show. And I'm going to wear t-shirts representing the schools Alabama, Washington, Texas, and Michigan. And then on episode 468 is going to be the first episode of 2024. I'm going to wear a Comic Hero tee in observance of that. And on episode 469, I'm going to show some love to whoever wins the college football national championship game. Really love doing the show. Really love sharing my love of comics and life with y'all. And yeah. And if you're watching this for the first time on YouTube, welcome. And as soon as you're done, hit subscribe. And if you're watching this on the Comic Book Lovers Facebook page, welcome. And as soon as you're done, hit subscribe. And if you're watching this from any social media outlet, go on YouTube and hit subscribe as soon as you're done. I really have a lot of great things planned for the upcoming year. And I'm also going to resume doing the Comically Speaking with Victor podcast. Doing that podcast has really forced me into getting caught up with comics, which is not very easy for me because I lead a very busy life. I'm good about buying them, but I'm not always good about reading them. But just be patient, okay? It's coming. And the best is always yet to come. All right, I'm Victor Nunley on the Comic Hero. I'll see you next week for episode 467. So until then, be safe, be blessed, be a hero, and Merry Christmas.